Hello everybody, I am Baltmatrix, and today we're going to be talking about some giant robot news. We've got some announcements to cover. Now, I realize it has been a while since I've done one of these. Summer was very slow for us, except for the TF1 news, and to be honest, it's a movie, and I really didn't feel like covering every single little thing coming out. But we have a whole bunch of stuff to cover today, so let's go ahead and get into it. The first bit of news is we have our first images of Transformers, a 40th anniversary retro G1 Optimus Prime stock images. Now, this comes from Australian site JB Hi-Fi, and it's a cartoon accurate G1 Optimus Prime. We've got Prime in G1 colors. I've got to say, I really like this. I love the look of this. The bright colors of the cab just work incredibly well for me. It's a personal opinion. I know it's not going to work for everybody. I'm so tired, though, of the fists. I really don't like those G1 fists, but I can deal. Am I going to pick this up? I honestly don't know. I have no idea if I'm going to get it or not. I think the missing Link figure that I got out of Japan is the one that I'm going to keep, and I might just pass on this one. Next up, out of Japan, we have Takara Tomy Dramatic Capture Series Triple Takeover 3-pack. So we've got Astro Chain, Starscream, and Blitzwing. And let's get some pictures up here. These are not the best pictures, but they were on display at the recent Toy Fair in Japan. And Starscream is just the Earthrise mold, and this is the one that comes with the cape and the crown. I like this mold. I think it's a good figure. The Blitzwing we've got going on here, it looks fine, except for in robot and jet mode. I don't know why they went with the gray wings. I think that is a nod back to the original toy where he had colored wings, as opposed to the US version that has the tan on that section. Not a big deal. Astrotrain, it's Astrotrain. It looks good. It doesn't come with the tinderbox, though, which is weird. I would have thought that they would have at least brought that in because he comes with so many more guns. I don't know. This set's neat. Starscream, it's a good Starscream. Blitzwing and Astrotrain are fine. And there we have Coronation Starscream. God, I love that. I love the fact we got the cape, the crown, and the shoulder pads. And we also have we can reenact the scene. We just need like a better diorama. We had Astrotrain crown him, and Astrotrain and Blitzwing were up there on the up on the dais with Starscream. Wow, we just need the actual playset to disrupt the coronation. Oh, I would love that. I would love that. The stairs, the dais, the statues, everything. That would be perfect. Ooh, that would make a great HasLab thing. Next up, we've got two stories about Transformers MPG God Bomber Prime. The first of which is MPG 14 God Bomber official images. And good Lord, God Bomber did not ever skip arm or leg day. Wow. I'm really happy this is coming out. You know what? Give me a second. Let me open all of these in new tabs. Okay, I absolutely love the look of God Bomber here. Just those arms are so freakishly beefy. I love it. It's so stupid. But for me, it works. I really do like it. Now, let's all be honest. This alt mode is just dumb. It's dumb 80s/90s fun. I like it, even though it's really stupid. He looks good. He looks posable. A little bit on the chunky side, but hey, that's fine. It can fly. It's a flying brick with wheels. And then we have the three Headmaster Juniors that can sit up in front. We've got Hub, Cab, and Minerva. And yep, we've got the Masterpiece Prime there. And we got the big boy right there. Yes. And here he comes apart into all of his different bits. Got the leg bits, the arm bits, the chest, the backpack, and then the gun. And speaking of which, hello, Takara Tomy Mall exclusive MPG 14S God Bomber special box set. This is going to be a box set of both figures as opposed to purchasing them separately. Now, what is different with this compared to the actual released set that we're getting? Well, specifically down here, we're going to be getting additional parts to recreate the never-released God Bomber first prototype, 2 different display bases, and special box for both God Bomber and MPG-09 Super Ginrai. So, Super Ginrai. I'm looking forward to Super Ginrai. More on that in just a minute. This is a different God Bomber. His head is different. You can see it right there. And you know what? Again, let me open a new tab. So we've got the different head right here. That's a very different head. The gun is different, completely different. And it's also got the cannon in the front as opposed to the giant missile. And then it looks slightly different in vehicle mode, not much different. And whoop, that is a different story. And then we've got, all right, let's go over here. And then we got God Bomber Prime. It looks a little different. I think it's going to come with new guns. Yeah, so it comes with different guns, a different head, a sword, because of course he has a sword. Here are the display pieces that you can plug into the crotches, and then some extra bits that go on the side. Yeah, is it worth the money for an extra box set? Maybe. It'd be worth picking up and then just putting away in storage and then selling it in 10 years. But here's the base. It's one of those bases where you could combine the bases either way, and then it's got its own little bit for a stand. That's neat. All right. Moving up. There they are combined. Yeah, cool. All right, moving on. We've got one last thing from Takara, and that is this Takara Tomy Karakuri statue KS01 Optimus Prime. This is a statue that actually moves. It will actually spin around on its own, and it can transform at the push of a button. That's actually kind of neat. So here we have Prime in robot mode. So here's a picture of the actual transformation. So I'm assuming you push the button and then it auto converts or auto transforms into Prime. That's actually not a bad looking Prime given the fact that you're not moving many panels around. You know, it reminds me of the disastrous Generations Prime figure. But I'm okay with this. It's expensive. We'll talk about the price in a minute. It looks pretty good. He's got a glowing matrix. It appears his arms are posable, but that's it. I don't know. I don't think I would pick this up. If it was like $150, I might pick it up. If it's $100, I would definitely pick it up on sale. For the price that it's going for, I'm probably not going to pick this one up. I do really like the base, though. That is very cool. Now, this figure is, according to HobbyLink Japan, $245.19. No freaking thank you. That is too expensive for that. And speaking of expensive, MPG-09 is $311. And on top of that, you're going to be paying $195 for God Bomber. So all in, you're looking at about close to $500 for both two figures. Holy crap! And our last news story of the day is Studio Series TF1, Bumblebee, and Elita 1 have been revealed, part of Transformers Day 2024. These are 2 Studio Series Deluxe Class figures. They're going to be retailing for $24.99 and available in the spring of 2025 or in the next 2 weeks if you're one of the thievery reviewers. First up, the logo. I actually kind of like this logo. This is pretty cool. And then we got Bumblebee, and then we got Elita. All right, let's take a look at the figures. Bumblebee looks weird. I don't know what it is. He just looks odd. Kind of looks Fisher-Pricey. Am I the only one that sees it this way? It just looks weird. He comes with a gun, with the big gun, cool, and he comes with his little stinger and little arm gun, which I'm assuming just peg into the back of the forearm. I think the Prime Changer looks better. It's just odd. And the yellow doesn't look right. He's supposed to be more golden than the yellow. But there's the alt mode, and the alt mode looks fine. I guess, again, I think the Prime Changer looks better in alt mode. It doesn't look bad here, but I think that Prime Changer looks better. And he comes with 2 sets of blasters slash wrist stabby things? Why couldn't the Prime Changer come with 2? That would have been useful. All right, let's take a look at Alita. It looks okay. Robot mode looks okay. I really don't like... Hold on, let me jump back to Bumblebee. Yeah, I really don't like the molded wrists, or them molding the wrists into the rest of the forearm. This is a Studio Series figure. There should be more posability present. Love the head sculpt. The overall body looks fine. She looks... I could easily see this being repainted into RC. Like, easily being redone as RC. And then her alt mode looks okay. I like the big, thick wheels. I do like that. And that's right, she does turn into like a weird motorcycle. Yeah, this looks okay, but it's obvious that the legs just kind of flip around and form the sides there. It's so weird. It's just so weird. Neither of these figures look all that good. I don't know. Let me know down in the comments what you think of these two, because both of these look off for some reason. Let me go take a look at Megatron real quick. All right, now this is a picture from the Hasbro Pulse, and Megatron has movable wrists. Okay. This figure looks okay. It's not perfect, but it looks all right. That's so weird. What is it about these other two figures that just doesn't look right? These have to be renders. That has to be it. That's the only thing I can figure is what's throwing me, is that these are actually renders and not an actual picture of the figures. Because the Studio Series figures, I don't know what it is. They don't look that good compared to the Prime Changers. Weird. Maybe that's just me. I'm going to chalk it up to it just being me. All right, folks, just 2 more little news stories that I want to talk about before I leave you today. First off, we've got a new Optimus Prime figure coming. It transforms into a Manju Netsuke, which is an antique Japanese sculpture used as a button fastener. It will be 660,000 yen. That is $4,500. It's effectively jewelry. It transforms into jewelry. And they couldn't even be bothered to transform it correctly for the pictures. The fists are still folded up. What the hell? I mean, seriously, what the hell? This is the stupidest thing Look, I think it does look cool in robot mode. It transforms into a freaking disc that we've seen in... I don't want to say we've seen this disc. We've seen disc-based transformers in the past 10 years or so. This is so bloody stupid. Oh my god. Look, if I'm going to blow $4,500 on something, it ain't going to be this. The last news story that I wanted to talk about has to do with Microsoft potentially releasing 2 Transformers games later this year. The Australian Ratings Board has 2 games showing up. Unnamed Transformers Game 1 from Microsoft, Unnamed Transformers Game 2, again from Microsoft. Both are rated PG. One's online interactivity, scary scenes. The other one is mild violence, online interactivity. Users interact. No idea what these are, but they could be War for Cybertron and Fall for Cybertron re-releases. As you may not know, Microsoft now owns Activision, which is the license holder for these Transformers games. It's currently September. We've still got a couple months to go, so for 2024, so I'm sure we're going to find out. These are most likely those 2 games, but we'll have to wait and see. There's no other information. I'm hoping they're those games, because then I could buy them both on Steam, because at the time, I purchased them on Xbox, or Xbox 360, because I didn't really have a decent gaming computer at the time, so yeah. Be really nice to play through those again, I think. Maybe. I don't know. It's been a while since I played them. Maybe if they sell well enough, we'll get new ones. Who knows? Alright, folks, that's it for today, September 4th, 2024. Thank you all for watching. Please let me know what you think of these stories down in the comments. As always, I'm going to ask you to like and subscribe. I have been Baltmatrix, and please be sure to follow me on Twitter, on Blue Sky, on Mastodon, and I'm going to be setting up threads soon, so find me over there as well. Thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all later.